Why is South Africa so special? Why is South Africa a place why we should study earth system sciences? Personally, I think there are a lot of factors which can lead us to study earth system sciences in South Africa. South Africa is in a unique place where it is located, and also the variety of species that we have in South Africa is quite huge. In terms of biodiversity, which can be described as the variety of life forms or different life forms that are found in an area, looking at the different species, the genetic wealth, as well as the functional diversity of species, South Africa is quite rich when it comes to these things. South Africa, it is a country which is located in a special area, in that we have very different biomes which are found in South Africa, from the grasslands to the savannas to the fynbos. All these, they house different animals, species which are there. South Africa is a unique area in that you find the fynbos, for example. Let's take fynbos for example. It is only found in South Africa because of the different climatic conditions which are found in the area. If we look at the Mediterranean type of climate which is found in the Western Cape, where we find the fynbos, that on its own, it shows the uniqueness why we really have to focus more on studying earth system sciences. And then going on to our shorelines, I think South Africa is gifted in such a way that it's got the Indian Ocean coming up as well as the Atlantic Ocean, and then they mix. And these two, by mixing of these two, we have variety of different marine life which occurs there. And an approximation of about nearly 10% of the world's marine life, it can be found along the coastlines of South Africa. We have species which have adapted to the Karoo, only species which can be found in the Karoo region, which shows the uniqueness of South Africa and why we have to keep on studying earth system sciences in South Africa. And then also our climate that we have in the region, it's quite erratic and it's quite different, because when you move to the Karoo, the savanna, the grasslands, you find that the Mediterranean type of climate which is found there is different from the climate which is found, for example, here in the Venda regions. So we find these aspects together, coupled with the topography of the area, the coastal plains that we have, the steep escarpments, for example, the Soutpansberg mountain ranges, these have led to different species existing in specific areas around the country. So I think South Africa in that it's quite special, that hence we need to put more effort to study earth system sciences, how really things work in South Africa. South Africa also is a rain scarce country, or should I say water scarce country. But then you find the amount or the variety of species that we find in South Africa, it's quite shocking, because with the little rain that we have, we've got so much that we have. And then the government also tries to chip in. This is a country whereby we have the different sectors coming together to help and try and help scientists to try and understand the different aspects of science. So I think in that way it makes South Africa also special for us to study earth system sciences, because we do have the resources, we have the government which is coming on board with projects such as ACCESS. So you find that by doing that, it enables scientists to really go further in their studies, to discover more what's really happening in the world that we live in, and South Africa mainly. And then also, I think South Africa has got a very rich culture. If you look at the 11 official languages that we have, that on its own tells you that we've got broad different cultures. And by integrating this indigenous knowledge in our sciences, it makes us unique, it makes us special. Hence, we need to really look at the indigenous knowledge and how this knowledge is being used by the people. So those things can also help us to solve different problems that we encounter in earth system sciences. I thank you. My name is Makoni Tondrai from University of Venda. I'm doing environmental sciences.